Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Angie and this is Recover Me, a place where we recover together from our addictions. So I'm going to read this passage here from the 12 and 12 in the AA 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. Nothing pays off like restraint of tongue and pen. We must avoid quick-tempered criticism and furious power-driven argument. Same goes for sulking or silent scorn. These are emotional booby traps baited with pride and vengefulness. It's from the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 91, from the chapter on Step 10. Lord, grant that I may seek rather to comfort than to be comforted, to understand and then to be understood, to love than to be loved. There you go, guys. Let's see what we have for you today from the tarot cards. Let's see what guidance we get from Spirit. We're using the Light Seers Tarot deck today. So let's go. We'll call in Spirit. I might just light the candle. Might help us focus a little bit. Let's call in Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bless this union of Spirit with this collective and get us guidance that we need for our highest good today. What do we need to know and what do we need to see for our highest good and the highest good of all. Oof, I'm feeling chilly today. The sun was out a minute ago and then it rained and then the sun comes out and it's like never ending. So unpredictable. Something unpredictable going on with you guys, maybe. I had to say that. So if you're new here, you're very welcome, and I would like to extend a big thank you to all my subscribers so far. We're in our third week here on this channel, and I'm just so thrilled to have connected with you all. I feel like we're growing more and more every day, so please continue to share this channel with other people that need the messages. I'm really concerned that, there's people out there struggling, and these messages of guidance from Spirit would very much help them in the recovery journey and also our spiritual growth. The messages are always varied, as you all know, but yeah, if you're new here, there's definitely messages for you today in this reading. So let's have a look. Current energy is the Knight of Swords, so this could be an air sign coming towards you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Knight of Swords is very fast movement, so something could be happening quickly. It doesn't need to be an air sign coming towards you. It could be anybody, and also it could be male or female. Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters. This is gorgeous, mentally moving into calmer waters. Maybe you're in a turbulent sort of a place, physically or emotionally or mentally, for a long time, and now you're coming into these clearer waters where things are clearer to you and not so muddled or distorted, where you had confusion or feeling limited in regards to what you could do, like a stuckness, a word I don't even know. Let's see, what do we have for your guidance to focus on at this time? Queen of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, it is earth energy, and the earth signs then are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it's just about being that grounded, secure, stable sort of person, male or female. There's a motherly sort of energy there, like the Queen of the Castle, or the Queen in some kind of a leadership role in your life, maybe at work or any community you belong to. In the recent past, we have the Two of Cups, which is where you found union with somebody emotionally, and it can be business, platonic, or of course the lovers. So let's see what's going on here. Ten of Cups. These cups are around you, alright. It's lovely. There's love everywhere. The Ten of Cups is your influence here. So there's something motivating you towards this feeling of Ten of Cups, which is happy families. Can be something to do with your family. like your soul family, not just your biological family, but there's this thing of cups meaning emotions. So wherever you feel emotionally, invested, that's the surrounding energy here, and she might be moving out of troubled waters in that regard and towards the calmer waters where things are absolutely sunshine and rainbows. So let's see what we've got for our future. What's coming towards this collective today? Whoa, it'll be this card anyway. The Emperor. Wow, it's Aries energy, someone in a leadership position for sure. And the Emperor is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it's an Aries major arcana, and he's like a very fair and loving boss sort of an energy. So you're moving into that in the near future, or else you're going to come in contact with somebody that has those sort of attributes. What have we got for our guidance here, please? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, show me guidance for this collective. Wow, the cards are really snapping in line for you as soon as I ask. Four of Pentacles, look after your material energies. So they will be, when Pentacles turn up, it's earth energy, right? So you're talking about your material world. You're talking about your money, your home, your time, your physical energy, anything like that, or any material possessions. That person's holding on to their purse, so it's guidance is to preserve your energies, money, time, physical, anything. You need to maybe for something, save your energy for something else. Queen of Wands is the energy supporting you, and that can be a fire sign as well, Aries, Leo, Sag. Male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But the Queen of Wands is somebody who's very ambitious, that wants to go. She's a real go-getter, has a lot of courage, a lot of ambition and passion. What's in your hopes or fears? Let's see, folks. What's in the hopes or fears for this collective? Show me clearly. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I feel kind of calm, settled, like this sort of Four of Pentacles thing where you're feeling secure. And the Emperor is card number 4 as well in the majors. And he, that number 4 for me, it talks about your security, your stability, which is great. Two of Swords, this is the card of confusion, and that's in your hopes or fears. So there's something that you can't see. Blindfold on there means that you need to look within, because it's not without you where this lies. The answer to where your confusion is, you need to go within there when that blindfold turns up. And oh my God, 10 of Wands and your potential outcome. This is great. It's releasing this load of 10 responsibilities, things that you feel you need to get done, things that you need to, that you feel that you're responsible for, basically. And it's like, crikey, you've taken on so much and it's time to let it go. So that's in the potential outcome, and that looks really good. I'm very glad to see that there, because, getting to the 10 on those negative sort of things, swords as well, it's like 10 things that are burning you out. When it's Wands energy, it's fire energy, so fire burns us. So we're going to, oh wow, and what do we have at the back of the deck? This is all about you tuning into your High Priestess energy there. It's talking about your intuition. Yeah, so there it is, the Two of Swords as well. The guidance or the answers you seek are within. It's not either one of these crows or in the traditional tarot where there are two swords crossed over your heart. You need to use your logic brain here, but you need to use your intuition for sure, High Priestess. Okay, Knight of Swords and Six of Swords, please, Spirit. Can we clarify these two cards for the present energy for this collective today? Thank you. What do we have? The Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. This is nice though. I like being in this energy. It's great. You guys are feeling good, like very stable. And it might have something to do with what you're working on. Page of Wands at the back of the deck. This could be someone coming towards you, or you going forward with something that you're passionate about to deliver a message about it. Or somebody is talking about something that lights you up and gives you some information on it. Knight of Swords, fast action, moving from, you know, stormy weather and stormy waters and stormy feelings and energies into somewhere calm. And Eight of Pentacles is like, this is the card of hard work, you know, stacking your pentacles, stacking your wins. You're happy in what you're working at the moment, whatever it is. It can be writing, it can be candle magic, any of the magics really, and it can also be anything that you actually do in the physical world for work, because the material world is what's described here with the pentacles. It's the earthly thing of work, whatever your job there. But while all of this is happening and you're focused on your work, which is what we're told here to focus on, is focusing on establishing, you know, maybe financial security, which is exactly what this person does here, Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're building your home, or you're building a business, or you know, you're just building up your skills, and I love that. And it's like getting to a stage of mastery at something even is coming through there. There's the Page of Wands again. This is the thing. Focusing on something, I think, is what's the guidance here. Focus on your home, feeling established in your work, in your hobby, in your actual security and stability here. Embracing this Queen of Pentacles energy. She's very like the nurturer at home as well. And the Page of Wands then, it's while you're establishing your security and stability and working on yourself big time. Your connection maybe to the divine with her three antlers there, or whatever they are. They're like little antenna to spirit. And just really that root chakra, you know, establishing a lot of grounding in that. And in that time, there's going to be some kind of inspiration that hits you. I can see it here, and it's something that's going to set your soul on fire and feel like it's setting you free. So that's beautiful. Two of Cups in the recent past, guys. What's that? Let's see, is your card here. Oh, fab. Knight of Pentacles. There's more of it now, and you've the Nine of Cups at the back of the deck, which says emotional freedom to me. Look at that. She's got her chest expanded. She's got her hair dyed blue. Freedom in her speech. She's expressing her love every which way. And it can also mean you, because number 9 is about the self. You know, it's about self-belief, this card. And it's about self-love, that, you know, you've got so many good those cups of emotion filled up that you want to share it with everybody. You know, you're feeling really good emotionally here. So Two of Cups in the recent past. There is a connection here that you've had in the recent past, and it's like you wanted to move forward. Knight of Pentacles. Could be an earth energy coming towards you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again in the recent past, and it's slow and steady wins the race is the vibe from the Knight of Pentacles. And maybe that you're doing something with somebody in the recent past. You could have had a connection in love, work, or platonic, you know, friendship. And it's like you're starting really slow to work for this, because the card of work is the Pentacles, I suppose, as well. And it's like whatever it is you're doing in the recent past, you were on that thing of slow and steady wins the race, which is totally true. It's like that the tortoise and the hare kind of energy, but what it was is freeing you up emotionally, making you feel really fulfilled. Beautiful. So 10 of Cups now in your supporting energy while you're going through the transition here of stormy waters into calmer waters, and you're building something tangible in the real world with that Eight of Pentacles. There's a sense of 10 of Cups, something to do with maybe a legacy, that you're building something in the 3D at the moment that's going to leave a lasting legacy for your family and people coming after you. I really love that. Eight of Cups comes up with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, King of Wands. This is again about, you know, it's like the Emperor energy, very similar colouring here, and it's about that gold and red, you know, it's all over this. So there's somebody is a fire energy in your energy. If it's not you guys that are fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, there's definitely somebody, and they, you know, there's the Queen of Wands as well, so it might be you and another, like a divine relationship here. That could be your Two of Cups as well. And it's like you feed each other's fire and enthusiasm, drive, ambition, all of those things, and you've got a lot of passion between you. So 10 of Cups clarified by the 8 of Cups. This person is walking away, okay? And this is where, stuff didn't serve you emotionally. You're walking into the sunlight, and it could be something to do with your family, your biological or your soul family, whatever that looks like for you. And it's like you're taking the lessons of 8 of those years maybe with a group out of 10. Just for example, it might be all the way back to childhood, but I'm thinking this looks like whatever you gained emotionally from it and whatever you've given, they don't equate. So you've decided to do yourself a favour and walk towards the sun, where you felt you were always left in the shadow here. And that could have been the stormy waters for you, where things were never looking up. You tried and tried and tried again, but nothing ever came to anything, and everything used to be sort of overshadowed by a gloom here, because there is gloominess on this side of the picture. And you've decided to do something for yourself here, moving towards this sunshine. And we did have the 9 of Cups there a minute ago, so following your own heart's desires rather than trying to tick the boxes from a family or a group's perception of what is emotionally fulfilling. You're like, no, I've got my own path to go, and I'm going to follow my wandering star, follow my dreams, and follow my own heart, because I'm not getting what I'm investing regarding this group. So all you guys will know what that means regarding yourselves. And it also might mean you're walking away from this King of Wands, or you're embodying the energy of the King of Wands, and you're pursuing your own passion, following your sunshine, following what lights you up, quite literally. So the Emperor is a great card of, feeling like the boss at home or at work or wherever. Like you are in charge of your actual own world. This is a very fair boss. Very nurturing, very balanced, and they always have a plan. They seem to be like proper leaders here. It's very much a leadership card. It can also be people in authority, so you could be looking at institutions, government energies, government bodies. This is coming towards you. It might be something you're dealing with, government institutions or leadership people. Woo! And a 9 of Swords. A lot of anxiety around this, guys. What is it? And we've the 3 of Swords. Ouch! At the back of the deck. This is awful. Yeah, there's something here. You have a challenge maybe in the future, and you're very worried about it. Or you could be seeing a professional regarding your worries, because this is the card of anxiety. It's a 9 again. So it's like the storms, the thoughts that go into your mind, that totally take you down onto your knees, like this person here, even having sleepless nights with that pillow. Something is really doing your head in, and it might be that you need professional help. This could be a doctor, a psychotherapist, a counsellor. It can also be, in addiction, it can be talking about somebody that, is addiction counselling. That's just come into my head there. Lovely stuff, Spirit. And this 3 of Swords, this wounding on the heart in this image here for me is talking about old wounding. You can see there's very big deep scars there, and again it could be related to this having to the challenge that's before you currently, and the energy supporting your drive here to get to calmer waters. It might be a very difficult detachment, because that's a card, of detaching. And that this is really torn your heart apart, but it's, to me, the swords have been removed, and now it's about sewing it up, and you may need help with that. So definitely, if you feel called to get out of this anxious state, get to see a professional for sure. And it might just be, a bit of counselling. It could be psychotherapy, but whatever it takes, guys, just do it for yourselves, and you absolutely are going to be this person here in that regard as well. You're healing yourself. You're being your own best advocate. I love it. I've just heard that. So the 4 of Pentacles, this is like you're running on reserves, or you're running on reduced energy, and to be aware that you're kind of down at the moment. This is the guidance from Spirit going forward. This energy that you had to put into doing this detachment process here has really it's having an effect on you psychologically, maybe financially, maybe, regarding your energy, just physically you're feeling down on your knees over it, you're wrecked out, and it is a lot you're doing. So congratulations on making this decision if you've done it already. But this timeline again could have been any time for anybody watching this reading. You might be here and coming to here, and then you might be here, because this is past, present and future. But do slide the scale along where it fits you, and just take, hopefully the guidance is here for you for your next steps, and advice as well from Spirit to help you prosper in this difficult time. King of Cups, a lovely energy there, and this is a water sign energy. Cups again being the cups of emotion, and the King of Cups is someone who's very stable. Look at him there, he's so serene, so happy. He's got, himself sitting on the ground, but his toe is in the water. And it might be that thing of, protecting your heart this time is coming through, because you can see the rays coming out of his chest there, and the reds and oranges in this card. This is about, look at, you've got the Ace of Wands here. This is about, feeding your soul, feeding the fires within you, tending to the fires with the Ace of Wands. It's like there's, inspiration and motivation are down to the Ace level, which is pretty low. And it's like, it's inspiring. Sometimes you get this Ace of Wands, but for me, with it coming in to clarify the Four of Pentacles, it's like you need to tend to yourself at this time. Build yourself back up to this King of Cups kind of place where we all want to be and should be, where you feel very grounded and very in tune and you're emotionally stable. So that is beautiful. Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, so yeah, something will inspire you while you look after your corner here, which is very much advised by Spirit. Your inspiration will return for, and your fire and vim for life, vibrancy for life, or ambition and passion for life. That's just come through there. Thank you, Spirit. So Queen of Wands is in the energy around you. Like I said, it might be a fire sign, and it could be you as part of a divine couple. So this is looking after you, I feel. Male or female, it's just the energy of the cards. And if it's talking about energies supporting this or influencing this, this is a definite person, be it you or somebody else, right? Five of Pentacles is that feeling of being sick of being left out in the cold. Something has to change because you're feeling you have so little at the moment, and it is in line with this Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is you don't have enough to give of yourself energetically or otherwise, right? And the Five of Pentacles is that you've literally been cut off from things. It's the card of left out in the cold. You can't see where you can go. Your head is down and you're mortified that things have come to this. She's looking all, dirty and bruised and just overwhelmed and overcome by feeling excluded is coming through, and feeling like you don't have anything. But if she looks up, there's Five Pentacles stuck on the wall. It's like she can't even see that because she's got this glass is all empty. And she also has a key to this door if she wants to gain access to material things. But helplessness comes through with that. You just feel hopeless, and it's desperate. Feeling left out in the cold and desolate. It's really heavy and hard going. Anyway, we'll see what's in these two cards here. Queen of Wands, as I said, is, she's got a spark there in her hand, and it's really, she is making it grow. Her enthusiasm, her passion is in, it's lightening her load, and it's making her feel, that supercharged and super ambitious. And with the King of Swords here, the King of Swords, male or female again, this person is tender with their words, where the Queen of Swords, if she was here, their energy is very cutting. She can hurt people by her words. This guy is more fair, a lot like the Emperor, and the Emperor stands for boundaries that he puts up. This King of Swords puts up his boundaries. He's really, really smart and wise, and I feel like this is you guys. No matter how, excited you get about something that you want to pursue, or that you're passionate about. You also have this level head of, because you're very, very intelligent. There's an owl here. You have this experience behind you guys, and I feel it's really, really encouraging you, to speak your truth. Don't mince don't muddle up your words when you're speaking. You're very capable of being clear, and being in that King of Swords energy, you never are misunderstood. When you say, this is the way I need for things to be, people have no other, there's no doubts in their minds. What do you mean when you speak in that regard? It's also a person who's very clear on what they want to do and what they need to do. So that hopefully will mean something to you guys. There could be a male or female that is of sword or air energy, which is Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, and they're bringing in that balance. You can see the contrast here between these two. It's fire and air, but it almost looks watery, but it is that, you can see the coldness here in this image. Fire and ice, is coming through, and I think that balance is a thing that's around you at the moment, because this is your influential sort of energies about you. And when we have the Five of Pentacles here, this being the earth, so we've earth, fire and air here, it's like, getting the balance there will pull you out of this feeling of lack and that there's nowhere to go and I don't know what to do, So speaking of I don't know what to do, Spirit, we have the Two of Swords in your hopes or fears. It's called the card of confusion. It's like, will I stay, will I go, is it over here, is it over there, what do I do again, and the Six of Cups is a lovely card. There's the Fool card at the back of the deck, and this is about taking a leap of faith, a new beginning, because it's card 0. There's nothing come before it, and it's got everything in front of it, so that's potential, and it's also new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, brand new start on something completely new just came through. I love it. So the Two of Swords clarified by the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, and again it's that card of, your cups energy. It's about your emotions. It does really link up with this Ten of Cups for me, because I said before the Ten of Cups can be your family and your own childhood memories, but there's your childhood again mentioned here. This is your inner child. You can see this boy grew into this adult, and now the puppy is a fully grown dog and all the rest of it. You've learned so much here along the way emotionally, and I think it could be stuff from childhood that you're confused about, with the Two of Swords, and could also be a legacy thing has just come through there. Something from maybe your ancestors or your passed on loved ones, that they passed down something to you that could be helpful here. And there's a lot of you have connections, very much so, with your ancestors. And I think they're trying to tell you something. So do tune into those energies as well. Six, then Six of Cups. The 6 to me is like that balance again. But this talks about from childhood to adulthood, so that's like a balancing thing again. So an emotional balance is required here to find what it is you're looking for, the guidance here, where the confusion is. I think it's got something to do with balancing yourself and reflecting as well as coming through with that Six of Cups. Reflect on the lessons you've. Sorry about that, you guys. I was just saying you need to reflect on what you've learned up to this point. That there's knowledge to be got there regarding your situation of confusion at the moment. You need to reflect on what you've learned up to now. Okay, folks, so let's, and whatever this is, it's spurring on a new beginning, a new outlook, a whole new way of doing things, a brand new journey, and maybe the courage as well to take a leap of faith here. This is gorgeous, guys. I love it. So 10 of Wands, please, Spirit. What's this 10 of Wands? Wow. There's your balance now. Card of Sagittarius is the Temperance card. And look what we've got at the back of the deck. This is the card of victory, the 6 of Wands. Talks about public recognition, crossing over the finish line, completion. This is so beautiful, and especially it's nice to see that when we just had the fool at the back of the deck a minute ago. But this is great. This is absolutely when you have the Ten of Wands here and it's clarified by the Temperance card, this choice to put this load down and leave this past behind you, quite literally, because it is in the dark here. There's an illumination coming from that with this Sagittarius energy here. There may not be a Sagittarius in your life, but the Temperance card is their major arcana, and it talks about, you know, angelic frequencies of balance, also blending two things together to create something new and gorgeous. I just love this for you, but it is that balance. Like, you can see the sun and the moon here, and that fire and ice. I think there's something gorgeous to be had by blending the two of these things, like your fiery passion with your truth and honesty and cold hard facts, you know. There's something here you guys need to deliver in that regard, because you can see the contrast is right through this. It's consistent in all of these cards. There you have it. This is the intense, passionate Wands energy here, and then the Pentacles is more earthly, and it's like blue, light blue to the deep red, light blue to the deep red, light blue to the deep red, and then this dark cloud of grey, and all of the colours of the rainbow then in your Temperance card. So there's a big giant message here about balancing things or blending things in a magical way that I know you guys can do. And this formula of letting this stuff go and stopping it holding you back and doing your walk away yet you are doing. Get your guidance that you need here, guys. You'll all know what these messages mean in your own particular cases. There's a big community here of you, and I must encourage you again to try and do subscribe, and definitely like the video if you watch it and find something valuable in it. Comment below if you feel called to, and if you don't know what to say, just leave us a little emoji. This interaction really helps the channel to grow, and I'm concerned there's not enough people getting these messages. Six of Wands is your potential outcome, though. You've got this, is what Spirit is saying here. Things are becoming totally balanced with the Six of Wands. It's another six, and it talks of balance and blending again for me. Yeah, you're going to be victorious in whatever this quest is of yours at the moment, and I think this is so beautiful. I'm going to get some Archangel oracles for you, and we'll just see what the guidance is for you for today. Angelic guidance from your archangels. Let's have a look here, Spirit. What do we have for this collective? I'm so excited. You're in a lovely place, though. But your energy feels, when I tap into it and collect to you guys, I can really feel a sense of earthly balance coming in, where you're feeling very grounded and more certain of yourselves. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, do comment below and tell me if this made any sense to you, because yeah, of course, when I'm starting a channel it's always slow, and I do have another channel you could check out in the description box if you feel called to, and it's to do with tarot reading for zodiac signs, and I have collective messages in there, and also I have, you know, guidance regarding love and all of the rest of it. So do check that channel out, and as I said, there's a link for it in the description box. We've got a few cards here for you now. This looks so gorgeous. Peace, Archangel Samuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Only love is real. We have career transition. Some of you guys are coming into a career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Wow, that's very special. Archangel Samuel really is with you guys. He's there twice now. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you and use Feng Shui. Archangel Jophiel. So yeah, clear the clutter. This is very good advice. I love it. So I hope these messages helped you today, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay guys, I love you all. Namaste.